Hello and welcome to episode 3 on the survival side of DayZ. So as you can see, excuse me, we are overseeing a lake of some sort, or a glorified pond. It's up to you what you want to call it, but today we are fishing. As you remember in the other episodes, the good old bone hook is what we're going to use. You get them from chickens and any other animal that has bones. Now we need to find some worms, which is easy enough. Get your improvised knife. It says dig for worms. And we haven't found any, so we'll move a bit further over. Dig for worms. I dug up nothing. Sounded as if we were digging in water there, didn't it? We'll just move up here. It's gonna let us? No. We dig for worms again. I have dug up a bunch of worms, it says. And there they are. There you go. I wouldn't recommend eating them. But you can have a go if you want. Right, so we've got our worms, and what I normally do is just craft fishing bait. As you can see from there, we've got our worm on our hook. And do the same with that one. Now the fishing hook is quite easy. Take your long wooden stick that we've been carrying for so long and some rope, put them together, and it says craft improvised bow, which we'll be coming to shortly, or craft fishing rod, and there we go. We have crafted a fishing rod, and we need to take this in our hands, I believe, I hope, and add attachment, and there we have it. Now we've got our own little, don't worry about getting wet, because at the end of the day you're going to be making a fire and then there to cook your fish. Well, here's a nice place, and doesn't look like it's going to let us fish here. We may have to stand up. No, it's not letting us. Letting us here? Oh, we are start fishing. But look at the water. I've been a long, excuse me, it's been a long time since I've done any fishing. So, and there we go. And on the bottom left, I should start saying little messages saying we're getting a little bit of a bite. I used to. Been, like I say, it's been such a long time. So let's go and check the bait. And there we go. See, I sense no movement near the bait. Check the bait. Nope, no movement. It's a long, it can be a long process. I've saved me, ooh, it's at 10 minutes plus. But we'll do it. Get it out of the way. And let's have a check of our bait, and it's still there. Start fishing again. No sense. Oh, there's some movement near the bait. Ooh. There is some movement near the bait. We're getting there. We're getting there. There is some movement. Keep trying to point to the water. Something is cautiously examining the bait. There we go, and pull out, and hopefully, have we got it? Have we got the fish? No, it has getting away. Too late. We've getting away. It's getting away. Right, we do it all over again. Don't we just love fishing?
2,000 years later.
Well, we're getting some movement near the base. Like I say, it's all just with the F button. Scroll down and F. As you notice when you're playing the game, and a lot of things, it's the F button. So we go and pull out. I have caught the fish. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second time of asking. And there we have one pristine carp. There we go. And what we do is exactly the same way as we would do with a... I need to put that in my... There, we need to put it in there, and it says prepare fish. And there we have 2 fillets of raw fish. So again, it's just a matter of patience, but the only problem is your surroundings. You know what I mean? You could be sitting here oblivious to what people are doing around you. But at least we're getting a good start there. Right, so there we have it. So what I'm going to do, actually I've never done this before, is I'm going to break down the raw materials. I don't know what we're going to lose. And a small pile of guts there off the fish. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that, and we don't need that because fishing is now officially over. So now we have actually got our rope back. So that's good news. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do an improvised bow. So what you need for that, there's certain things you can use, but I just use sticks. You get some sticks. We need to make some space. Stick that down there. Get that in there. Right, we'll find some more. I was like a little bunch, say 6. I think in group 5. I think 5 should be enough to show us what we need to do. This can be great fun, especially if you're a fresh spawn, you've got no weaponry, and you need to defend yourself against zombies. This is a brilliant zombie slayer. So again, we do what we did before, the rope, and it says craft improvised bow, and there we have the bow in our hands. If we go and inspect it, and there we are. Lovely little thing. And now what you do with these sticks to get your improvised knife again, hover over, it says sharpen all sticks, and there we have. Now, as I said before, if you remember the chicken incident when we had some feathers, now if you kept them feathers, you can actually make feathered arrows. But for this, we're just going to basically chamber our improvised bow, like so. And as you can see, this is brilliant, like I said, for zombies, for running in and around the outskirts of town if you don't want nobody to hear any gunshots. It's a brilliant way to navigate in and out of the town, make no noise whatsoever. And I'm not the best at this, so but we'll give it a quick go and see what we can do. Again, if, say for instance, we'll put that on for number 2, so we can reload. Oh, there's a zombie there. So normally I I've been told it's best in first person. And there we are, and I've got no marker. No. Oh, there's our marker there. And can we take him out, or should we aim a little bit higher? Oh, he's moved. Stop moving, man. Oh, see how low that was. So number 2. Again, it's just all a matter of practice. And we took him out there. See how quiet that was? No gunshots. Nobody's going to know you're around here. And it's a good little weapon to have if you need to clear out a section of town that has zombies in, which all towns do. So here we go. Again, I think we'll aim a little bit high. About there, maybe? Oh, that was well low. So we'll have one more go. Although that's going to be about here, isn't it? Did we hit him? Did we? Shite! Like I say, I'm not the bow expert here. That's got to be... it's far too high, surely. We'll have a go, though. Yes! We cut him, lads! So that's how you do your improvised bow. I've always done it in first person, I've never done it in third. But like you say, practice. Just practice, practice, practice. As Roy Castle would say, dedication is what you need if you're going to use the improvised bow.
Dedication, 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 that's what you need.
And something that I haven't got. It's patience. So we'll break back down the bow, back to our long stick. Again, like I say, it's there if we ever need it. Hence the reason I always carry the stick. The stick's there, cooking, meat, improvised bow, fishing rod. It's a versatile tool, and it's not a half bad melee weapon either. So our next port of call, as the last time you've seen us, we're on here. One about the B95, which a lot of people call the Blaze. I managed to find a hunting scope, so we may go hunting for some deer, hopefully, and we'll get some lovely chunks of meat off that. Before I forget, when you're skinning and quarter an animal, the sharper, the more pristine your item of knife or improvised knife is, the more percentage of meat you'll get. So if you're going to use a worn knife, you'll only get a certain. If you use a pristine knife, you're going to get more. A damaged knife, you're going to get very little, etc., etc. You know. So obviously, the more pristine your knife is, the better cut of meat you're going to get.